Hello everyone, my name is AP the Weird One, and we are back with more Digimon Story Cybersleuth. In the last part, we did some side quests, we did a little bit of some side quests, and we even worked on some of the challenges related to getting some of the Royal Knights if you play the original game. In today's episode, we're going to basically continue that, and the reason it's being like this is one, my microphone decided not to stop working. I did play with it a little bit more, which kind of screwed up some recordings for Metabots. Not the end of the world, but still a bit of a problem. Then, on top of that, I didn't have my volume on I didn't have my desktop audio on, so it also got screwed up. So we're doing post-recording. Anyway, we're starting right now just doing a bit of a side quest, one of the blacklisted hackers, and then we're going to move on to the big portions. This video, it went by pretty easily. The first aspect of it is the first aspect is the Ariureta, which we basically get him in Diaboromon. As I was mentioning in the recording, I do feel as though that Cybersleuth should be kind of get a bit of a remaster, just because, like, for that Ariureta scene and also the Royal Knight stuff. I think it could use a bit of benefit. Like, there's no point in doing these quests except for when you have to if you have to get Rapidmon armor and Magnamon X. Like, you could deal away with those side quests or do something else for it. I don't see why you would need to like hold on to those. I mean, they're good challenges and you do get medals, so if you're doing the medal quest, but like in terms of like a normal playthrough, there's no point necessarily doing that. Although that being said, having one of the characters have a Diaboromon as a main partner, I think is interesting. Actually, I'm going to skip a little bit. Actually, I need to do it. You have to talk to him. But that was one thing that I think it's kind of cool. I do wish the other Cybersleuth characters did have something like more interesting partners. Even Ami herself, like having Rosemon, Hyandramon, and even Mega Gargomon are like, okay, so other characters had that, so I kind of wish they had some more unique identity. Hacker's memory is a little bit better, like having Metal Seedramon, Pylevolcamon, and Tyrant Copterifon feels a lot more interesting. So I kind of wish they had changed it up. I think if you were to do kind of I guess in terms of a remake, what I would want to see or like kind of change, I think Hyandramon should definitely become Craniumon. I think that's okay to keep. But maybe Rosemon they could swap out Rosemon for, say, Lotusmon to make up for the fact in Digimon Savers to make up in Digimon Savers. Lalamon didn't become Lalamon became Rosemon and something in Rosemon Burst Mode. Mega Gargomon, I think they should have the black version. I think that would be a lot cooler if they were given the black version. Oh, actually, no. Not Lotusmon. Boncho Lilymon. Yeah, Boncho Lilymon would make a lot more sense. I think if you had that combination, it would be a lot cooler. Like, say in the normal journey, you got, say, like Mega Gargomon, and then, Rosemon and Hyandramon, but then you discover like the quest, when you get that, when you go against Crusadermon and unlock and you see Alphamon, if you have the designated party members, they could slide evolve into, say, Boncho Lilymon and even Boncho Lilymon, Craniumon, and even Mega Gargomon, the Black Mega Gargomon. Maybe it's sort of like a completion, like you unlock they show them digivolving into this other kind and just put them back to level 1. I think it would be really cool. I think it'd be kind of cool. It'd be a big character moment for you as well. And like, even if you don't have those Digimon with you, like as soon as you beat that, you unlock the requirements. I still think it's pretty interesting. This side quest is pretty easy. If you even on hard mode, if you could mitigate some stuff with Death Barrier X, because his instant KO move, his main signature move can do instant damage to you. So that is one thing to keep in mind. But because it has like low hit potential, like he boosts his hit accuracy, you don't really need to do anything. But moving forward, like a remaster would help with that department, but also have Retta's team member become Armageddonmon instead of just plain old Diaboromon. It would make for a nice change, to say the least. Because that's what he should have. Like he should have an Armageddonmon. Because in Hacker's Memory, you see that he actually has a Diaboromon before he gets corrupted, or on his way to corruption. So I think that would be nice. That would be something nice to have. Let's see. But now, yeah, when you get his Diaboromon, and I've got some other team members just working on for future cases. We will see Justmon a little bit later, but the time of this moving on, and the time of this recording, I'm recording this on Wednesday, of course, and I'm Digimon Liberator. The next part's coming out. We'll be seeing Ghostmon's Mega. I am curious about one thing that they'll do. Given that the color scheme, I'm wondering if they'll make a new Phantomon that is maybe, say, data-based version. Like having a data version that would like kind of mirror with Candlemon's, and maybe even color-wise. Because Candlemon goes from a virus, that's her secondary partner. Candlemon goes to Soulmon, and then Metal Phantomon, and then finally Reapermon. I think would be interesting, like sort of like parallel, is to have Ghostmon go from Bakimon, which has been established, to Phantomon, but it's a data level Phantomon, and just a recolor, possibly like maybe black and purple or something along those lines, or like purple and blue, and then it becomes its new form, which is virus as well. Another possibility, because you can evolve from Phantomon into Metal Phantomon, I'm wondering if the Mega will be like, maybe say like X antibody, and you can actually have a Reapermon digivolve into it. I think that would be kind of a fun gimmick, and even to make it X antibody as well. I think it'd be kind of cool. But the side quest that we're about to do right now is I really love this side quest. It's pretty short and simple, but it does get the job effectively done. We run into an old friend, of course, and just it's kind of like a lovers battle between two rock and roll artists, and it features my favorite. It features kind of a very classic villain, of course, which we'll see in a minute. Actually, I'm gonna look something up. Oh, that's okay. I was wondering about that. So, I was wondering that I'm kind of familiar with Atmon's voice actor, and it does Yasunori Matsutini. Basically, the voice actor from the one from original Digimon Adventure reprises his role. So I'm very happy about that. He gets to come back as Metal Atmon. I think he also dressed up as Batman. I believe that's the inspiration. No, they're not showing any information, oh well. Regardless of the fact, it's kind of cool to see and cool to have Metal Atmon's voice actor from the original adventure come back and reprise his role. And he's cool. He's got a love interest. He wants to beat this phony rock artist. I appreciate it. It's very cool. For those who play the Hacker's Memory game or see my playthrough, this event takes place after when Jimmy Kin meets up with your character and battles the Valdermon. And it's kind of like a bit of a rotation. He fights against the vaccine level Digimon, which Data is strong against. Then the person to beat him is a virus level Digimon. So like a full circle of events. After this part, I'm gonna go get Plesiomon for a little bit later, or potential. Might use him a little bit later. I know, I'm covering my bases for what I want to do. What else? I did not go to Barnes & Noble on Tuesday, like I think I mentioned in my previous episode. I will mention about lunch, but on Monday, my Aunt Renee, my dad's sister, she's sending me a Barnes & Noble gift card I think in the mail possibly. I'm like, you know what? I can delay the day. I don't need to get the card, get the book as soon, or go there so soon. So I'm fine with that. I have a little extra money for said event. But I did go to Cheesecake Factory. We had an appetizer because we had like $150 in gift card money, but I got this like kind of sweet and spicy cauliflower, which tasted excellent. It tasted wonderful. I had like a miso soup salmon with some like pea pods. That wasn't too bad. The miso soup was a bit interesting. It also had rice. It was fine. It wasn't anything special. I really enjoyed the cauliflower. That was like my favorite part. And of course, I did get both my dad and I did get cheesecake. We got 3 kinds. He got Diva. I got a Oreo kind, and we also got a mousse that we're gonna split later. I had mine yesterday, a little bit in the afternoon, and then at night after I finished watching Godzilla -1 for the second time. I watched about half of it on Monday, and then I finished up the rest yesterday. Still a very good movie. I'm gonna probably watch the extras on the second disc, and I did get it on 4K since I do it on PS5. Wrapping up the rest of the battle suit. One thing I was a little bit sad, I think even the community with Digimon, is that we did get to see XVmon and Stingmon came last night for the card reveals, but they weren't the black version, which is kind of sad. I think we as the fan community would have liked a little bit better. We would like seeing black version, just because we've seen it before. But since they like to reserve Wednesday for the new Digimon reveals. Sometimes the new Digimon New Century stuff, that's the kind of like the bit of the weird ones. They'll have like on a weird day or something. But they don't like doing it Tuesday night here in America. Is what I'm implicating. Also, Ami wearing this outfit looks like her shirt, like her cross coming through with the V. Something I just casually noticed. I do have the Cybersleuth soundtrack in the background, just because it is the game and doesn't seem to bother the copyright or whatever. I'm not saying that's not a problem. Like you shouldn't worry about that, but they're pretty forgiving when it comes to that. I understand that you like to play the games. I've also seen Limestyle use the music for some of his Digimon stuff for his Yu-Gi-Oh soundtrack, which is fine. I mean, yeah, it's connected to Danganronpa, and it is a good soundtrack. Me here getting a bit early, so we can. For the next battle, I would recommend putting on Panic DX because the opponent will they love to use it. Also, bring some allies that do have guard charge. That could be important. I learned that very early on, as you'll see. But we are going to do some more in this video. We do some more. We do some more of the challenges, and I'm going to probably finish them up as well. Probably I'm going to redo the Metabot stuff, and I will. Yeah, I'll redo the Metabots, the 3 Metabots, and then probably start working on them. Shouldn't take me too long. Not that big a deal. Well, my nose. You don't need to hear that. And here's the battle. And here's the. Here it is. Our wannabe Kistar. Oh, another thing that I watched this morning was the new the Daredevil Born Again. I will not give you Disney Plus, but I might do like a free trial, whatever, potentially. But I have no interest in paying for Disney Plus. But it's cool that it does seem like it's gonna go off. It's gonna go off based off a good comic, based on Razor Fist. It does look good. Vince Safino looking kind of skinny. Not that I hate it. I think he works better as being a lot more muscular, like when he was the Netflix. I think it just fits him a little bit better. And especially his character, I think works well. I'm going to give my voice a bit of a break. See, they have the panic stuff, so it's neat. Wolfmon can be a bit fragile, but I'm not super worried. Now, if I had done acceleration boost instead of doing the thing, the cross counter, I probably would have one-shotted the main boss. But you know, I want to be safe than sorry. I did give him a crit up. Make things a little bit easier. But we did get a double whammy. We got Wolfmon's signature move, and then we also got Dot Matrix activate, and it does a good amount of damage. I go for acceleration boost, so I can one-shot the next turn. I'm not worried. Also, thing I mentioned in the video is the Cybersleuth coming into the card game. We're gonna have a dedicated booster pack, which is really cool. I am looking forward to seeing what is going to be in the pack. I really want Arcadia Mod's line. Like, it doesn't reference Hacker's memory, but I'm like, maybe you can kind of get that out of the way. Like, it's been they're part of the Cybersleuth universe, and having them all added to the reference book. I would love to look for their card art. And it, like, in terms of purple, whatever, it would easily fit. I think you could make it work. But I think we're probably gonna receive some other cards in it. I'm hopeful. I really want to. I really want to see I really want to see the CL Cybersleuth. We're most likely going to get a new Tiger Vespamon. We'll see another Rosemon. We'll probably see another Rosemon. Maybe in change we'll have like a yellow-green Rosemon. Another Mega Gargamon. Maybe black-green. Kind of be interesting. I wouldn't mind seeing another Rapid on armor. That would be kind of nice. There would be some strings. But I am looking for that booster pack. I saw the AX9 part. I think it's very cool, like the artwork. I probably will not buy the booster pack, but I definitely want to get some of the cards. Maybe get like a full evolution or one. Anyway, I skip ahead to make things a little bit nicer. But yeah, we go on this challenge. This fight is a bit annoying. The main thing is Craniamon. He's gonna have a move where he does a ton of damage to all your allies at the very end, like kind of his last big hurrah. So that is something to keep in mind. I do end up surviving. They like to boost you down with guard charge, guard break, so that you can. So probably the best thing to do is to get rid of Craniamon first, or get rid of Sleepmon. Sleepmon does have he does do that, and also he does conflict status conditions. So it kind of depends on you. Depends on what you're going for. I of course don't have any piercers, so like having Rosemon burst mode and. Who is it? You could also do Physiomon and even or Griffamon. That would be another good choice. Those will all pierce. Griffamon would be probably the best against the Craniamon, given that it's a win, so it'd be super effective damage. You can do a lot of damage. They also don't do power attack boost, so that would be a good thing. They do deboost special attack. They do mental break. So if they notice you're like this, I do this, and then Odin will do mental break. You guys play the defenses for his own sake. So it kind of depends on what you want to go for. Odin's more than annoying. I decided to go with Craniamon first, just because he has a signature move that does negate all the damage. So I wanted to be on the safe side. I'll let this go for a little bit and let you watch. We're only going to do 2 of these. Just to consider this would take longer than expected. I'm going to try the Examon on hard mode. Although I've been told that it does have 50,000 HP, but we shall see. Probably could have used Wind Claw in this situation, but I wanted to do maximum damage. here's Walt's End. You'll see how much damage I do. Now, it does get Lebermon a little bit out of bounds, but I was like, okay, whatever. Not being the worst of the world. I think it would have been a smart move if the AI would have attacked. Would have gone for that instead. But I was like, I'm not worried at this point. I was kind of like just banging. I'm like, yeah, you're not gonna attack me. I do decide to heal up just in case, because I knew Craniumon was gonna still be out of condition for a bit. At this point, I just go Dragonic. No, I guess I do. Okay. Dragonic Impact. Damage. And now you just gotta deal with Status Destroyer, so. Take your pick on what you want to do. I do Acceleration Boost here again. I wish I had Mental Charge. Sleepmon in this game, using personally, I wasn't too impressed. It only has like one equipment slot, and it doesn't have any piercing. It's not a very good robot, to say the least. It's more, I guess, supportive. Although it does have some good. It does learn okay moves. It's kind of in the same basis as Examon, or it's like getting him is not necessarily worth the payout. There are better choices. Actually, I don't even know what his stats are like. I just remember getting one like a couple playthroughs back, and I was like, this isn't that impressive. That is those two down. Now we're gonna go on to the last one. Just getting Pokemon ready for later. I'm surprised I didn't cut more of this out, but I could have made this a little bit shorter. Right before this recording, I took my dog out for a walk, and it was really busy considering Arizona's school gets out a little bit. I'm gonna skip ahead. You don't need to see this. Yeah, I should have done. Okay, I do cut this out when I was recording, but I should have done a little bit more. My apologies. The next, the bonus part for this will be a lot better. And we go against the Dynasmon and Crusadermon, and the strategy I'm going to show you is one that you should do immediately if you're doing on at least normal. I remember on one playthrough, I tried tackling Dynasmon first without debugging, and it was like, no, that wasn't a smart move. Force them to be both viruses, and then it'll be a lot easier to handle. I think when I did my very first playthrough, I had Rapidmon Armor and also Force Digimon. This is the game that actually made me start liking a lot more. He seems like he's a lot more powerful than I give credit for it to be like in this game. He has no piercing, but he just seems like pretty strong. And while I was grinding, I realized the Rapidmon Armor gets stat buffs on his signature move, like random ones. I'm like, oh, do I need to have Fistful? I'm like, I was confused a little bit first. Oh, he's very versatile. I wish he had two signature moves. This is kind of a shame. Dynasmon, I do not care about. he has a move that does a lot of recoil, but he also has a lot of. He also does healing. Depends on he'll do things depending on where he stands. Crusadermon decided to ignore me at this part. I'm just making sure because Crusadermon's signature move does that bunch of recovery. All I should be calling it Lord Nightmon. I like Crusadermon better. I understand it's not appropriate, like the card game they changed it, but just Crusadermon fits its personality so much better. And it's, as someone who does not like the gender and ideology bullshit, like the non-binary thing, I will say, like, in general, Crusadermon is a more, I guess, gender-neutral term, or sexist term. Like, it can be male or female, and Crusadermon kind of because of both English and Japanese media, it's personified in both sexes. And there's no problem with that. I think it's very cool. I wish there were a few more Digimon that were like that. Alphamon, you could kind of make the weird argument given the game, but Alphamon just seemed more masculine. One Digimon I wouldn't mind seeing a female version. I think there's an artist that actually did that. I might have to check, but make a little bit more feminine. A female version of Gallimon. I don't know. I'll have to check. I'll have to maybe check that video and see if they actually do it. But I wouldn't mind seeing. I think Gallimon's figure would make for a nice, like, sexy female. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe a little bit hot. I don't know. And this the movie does. That's when I decided, I'm like, okay, I can just do this. But yeah, I think, Gallimon's figure is pretty slim and sexy. I mean, if you make a female version, it's got some potential. I wouldn't mind seeing it. One thing to know about Mastimon is to make sure that you do have an attacking move just in case. You don't want to completely rely on your basic attack. But anyway, that is going to be it for that. I show off a little bit at the end where I change up. I don't think I do anymore. Get out of here. I do accept the next challenge, which you'll see, and I actually get a little bit ready for it. Yeah, I'll show up what I decide to do. I'll let you stick on to that's actually a nice thing to have. Decide to go for Anyway, with that, I'm going to end it right here. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'll see you guys next time for Cybersleuth. Maybe a little bit later on, you'll see the part 2. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and God bless you all.